No one's ever indicted you. Why?
Oh my God! Talk that woke and got bars shit. Oh! Oh! Is there too many pop features on Revival? Has Eminem abandoned hip hop? What the hell is Eminem thinking, man? All right. Guess who's bit at? I hope I'm not cutting off my head on this because I don't know. Stand up, so just guess who's bit at? Still smell it all in my clothes, ladies and gentlemen, and still trying to get this right. And as you can see, I'm not in the mothership. I just kind of was in the bathroom thinking, this is where some of my best thoughts are created, ladies and gentlemen. And I just started thinking like, man, I never did a video on my thoughts on the Revival track list. Why would I not do that? Why would I, after the Eminem reviews and breakdowns, why would I not do that? So I just sit here on the toilet like, you know what? Let me turn this camera on and let me really break it down and talk about how I feel about the track list that he actually dropped a while ago. I'm kind of late, but a while is like a couple days, maybe last week. But you know, an internet era, that's forever. But these are my thoughts. I'm gonna go down 1 through 19 and tell y'all how I feel exactly about the songs that I've heard. And honestly, this is gonna be more a convo / rant about the features that I'm seeing on here. Some of them kind of are alarming, and if I'm not usually as loud as I am, it's because my roommate is sleeping in the other room. Hopefully the acoustics in the bathroom are good enough that I don't have to scream. So let's get right into it. Number 1, Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. Now, I did a reaction to this song. It's gonna be in the end of this video, or maybe in the it's gonna be somewhere, but I did a reaction to this song, so I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it, but I liked the message of the song. Like, the message he was putting across hit me, and it made sense for Eminem in the position that he's in his career right now. My only thing is that sonically, it wasn't the most exciting thing for me to hear from M and Beyonce. Beyonce did a great job. She had a great vocal performance. Eminem's lyrics is always A1, but it's the putting it together, you know? It's the peanut butter's good by itself, jelly's good by itself, but when you put it together, it should be even better, right? M's good by himself, Beyonce's good by herself, but you put it together and mix like a peanut butter and mustard sandwich on that song. It just wasn't what I thought. And I think that's gonna be a major theme for the songs that I've heard. So yeah, when I saw Eminem and Beyonce, I was kind of surprised, but I was like, yeah, this song's gonna end the earth. Like, it's gonna be the biggest song since Hoppin' Gangnam Style. But nah, it's big, but kind of, you know, not as big as I thought it was. Number 2 is Believe. Walk on Water is the intro track. It really, to me, sounds like an intro track. To me, it sounds like opening up, especially what Eminem is talking about, and then the way it ends, because he's being all super introspective and all self-deprecative. I know I'm saying that wrong, but he was self-deprecating himself on it and talking about where he is in his career and how he feels that he's losing connection with people, which is, I think, true. But then he ends it with a very braggadocious lyric, talking about, wait a minute, I am me, I am the dopest rapper. So I think number 2, I think that works right into number 2 track, Believe. I think that's gonna be a very braggadocious song talking about you should believe in me, don't ever lose your belief in me, and that's just me. That's what I think. Number 3, Chloroseptic featuring Fresher. Now this song to me is a controversial song because Fresher's definitely doesn't seem to be like somebody that M would work with, but I actually like that a lot. To me it shows M's trying to make some sort of connection with people, and it's not just he's not too good to rap with certain people, because to me I've always thought that was a little funny, Eminem, or people saying Eminem is too good to rap with certain people. And I understand certain people who are way below and not doing anything, but people say rappers who are very solidified, like come on man. And I also heard 2 Chainz was originally on this track, and the fact that he's not on this track anymore, heartbreaking. So I'm trying to hear that Teddy boy and that M. I feel like that collab would have been real crazy. Like that's not one you would expect. But Fresher's definitely been on a tour ever since this. He's been on a revival TRACKLIST tour, because I've seen nothing but a whole bunch of interviews of him talking about him working with M. So that's what happened. That's the Eminem stimulus packet. But let me make sure he's still recording. All right, cool. All right, cool. And then number 4 is Untouchable. If we can just go by the name, which that's all I can do right now. I think it's gonna be I'm gonna give the most shallow take on it. I think it's just gonna be oh, I'm tripping. Sorry, I know y'all gonna kill me for this, because Untouchable he did release. Just woke up and I did a whole review and rant about it, but I liked Untouchable. I liked it a lot. The message in it was super dope. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first 2 verses. I wasn't the biggest fan of the black boy, I know not you. But that 3rd verse, I feel like Slim Shady kind of came back a little bit. Slim Shady was rearing his ugly head on that 3rd verse a little bit. But yeah, I like that song. But yeah, actually no, it goes back to what I was saying, where the message was dope, but the sonics, sonically the song just wasn't hitting, and I hope that isn't what a theme of this album. I hope M can make dope messages at the same time making dope music, because it's one thing to be able to make dope music sonically, which is like I was gonna say Uzi, but I think Uzi's got good lyrics, which is, you know, like the quote-unquote mumble rappers, they're good sonically, but they don't have a message or any content to really hold on to stick to your ribs. I think Eminem's the opposite of that now, where he has a bunch of content and a bunch of messages to stick to your rib, but the music ain't really hitting the right way. So it's like a movie, like a great movie that you'll never watch again. That's kind of how I feel about Eminem's songs that he's been dropping. But number 5, River featuring Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's cool. This is one of the main things I wanted to talk about. Hold on. I gotta speed it up. This is one of the main things I wanted to talk about, River versus Ed Sheeran. And it's not so much just River versus Ed Sheeran, featuring Ed Sheeran. It's the tragic ending featuring Skylar Grey. It's the Nowhere Fast featuring Kalani. It's the Need Me featuring Pink, where I know a lot of people have said this before, but that scares me a lot. A lot. Because my biggest issue with M is he's losing connection with the common man. And that's what I feel like Eminem's biggest connection was in the beginning of his career. And I feel like now he's embracing the fact that he's a pop star to the fullest. And it's not even so much that I don't think he's smart for doing this, because that's the pros. Like, the pros of this is that I know he's putting people with high notoriety on songs that maybe have powerful messages so more people can hear him, because these are the people who need to hear him. That's where he's smart. I like that, because people are mad at it, but I do understand you need to connect with these people, because these are the people who need to hear it. He doesn't need to be talking to us who already understand the message he's getting across. He needs to be talking to the Pink fans, the Ed Sheeran fans, the Skylar Grey, because if you change them, maybe those, you know what I mean, things will really change. But to me, it's like, man, you couldn't have, the only rapper you had on here was Fresher? What does that say? And then people are like, well, M don't need no rap feature. He's a god, he above. And I'm a big M fan too, but nah, I don't think so. You need rap. If you gonna do, it's either don't do features or have features from the people, from the genre of music you make, man. Because it looks weird. It looks weird. I'm not saying Eminem is racist. Duh. He's not. He's Eminem. I'm not saying that he's anything hurtful towards the black race, but I just feel like you're leaving room open for your haters to just destroy you with that. The fact that 2 Chainz, you could have had a 2 Chainz feature and you didn't, and you opted for a Fresher feature, it's just like, I don't know. And I heard it's only because because Royce the 5'9" went over a Fresher beat. So, but yeah, man, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Are y'all a little afraid of all the pop features? Do you think it would have been better with rap features on it, more rap features? Or do you think M is straight and he knows exactly what he's doing? That's kind of how I feel. Not 100%, because if you believe anybody's infallible, you're crazy. He could be making a giant mistake, or he could be making one of the smartest moves he's made in a long time. But yeah, put in the comment section how you feel about this. What songs are you excited for? Are you not excited for this album? Do we need Slim Shady back? Do we need more Slim Shady and less Marshall Mathers? Let me know. Put in the comment section below. I'm gonna have my Revival album predictions in like a few days. I'm gonna upload that. You know, we're gonna start the convo, chop up that Fable, and then you dig. We're gonna keep it moving. Check out my new single, Lydia, featuring Jay Swaz. Anybody who wants to send me beats and stuff like that, any producers, I'm gonna put all my social medias in the first comment. Send me whatever you want, you know what I mean? I'm actually a rapper first. I just started doing these reactions to kind of get my voice out there more and connect with more fans and stuff. So yeah, check out Screwface Jean on all social medias. I'll put my links below. Check out all my music, my SoundCloud. The name is Screw. I'm pretty freaking awesome. So are you. And I love you.